We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, continuing to fight to hold support and breaking through key resistance levels. And in today's volatility, our SPY bot at 10:10 a.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside. Bullish strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 150% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, breaking through key resistance levels. And in today's video, we're going to break down the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. The home run day was spectacular and beyond expectations, and if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run day was from our Tesla bot. Our Tesla bot at 9:35 a.m. sent out a bear indicator, and from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside, pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 120% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump to these charts. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index. The SPY stock doing a full transition here from wire fed borders to multiple bright green bars. And if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And also we use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY stock, the S&P 500 index, under a bear indicator on Tuesday at the 517 level. Did a full transition from the rip area to multiple dip areas and quickly canceled it out with a bull indicator here at the 515 level. Came back towards it here in the pre-market, getting really close to it, and used it as support and continued the transitions from the dip area to multiple rip areas today and broke through the key resistance levels that we were watching, right? We broke that down in yesterday's video. And also the SPY wasn't the only stock under a bull indicator and strength, right? We have the QQQ here with a bull indicator at 438 and hit highs here so far at 441. You also have here Tesla continuing in this tight consolidation, back under a bear indicator here at 173, between the 170 and 175 level. This is a tight range to not ignore, and it needs a bull indicator to any move to the upside be justified, right? If it tries to retest the resistance of 175. Then we have Apple here. It was under a bear indicator at 182.50. We were watching to see if it could hold support and cancel it out. Got a bull indicator here at 182 and bounced up towards the 184 area, heading towards the resistance of 185, slowing down at a critical level where things rejected earlier in the week. Now, it wasn't just Tesla and Apple bouncing upwards, and in this tight range, we have Netflix here after yesterday, still under a bull indicator and trying to stay up above 610. So Lots of levels here to not ignore. The SPY and QQQ with strength, multiple stocks pushing upwards in their tight ranges and trying to hold support, and I will be watching them going into tomorrow. So here we are with the SPY on the 1 hour in the bigger picture, back under a bull indicator, right? We had gotten our first bear indicator yesterday at 516.90 after the bull indicator from the 500 level, and now it got canceled very quickly here with a bull indicator at 517, and it pushed up, broke through 518, headed towards the resistance of 520, and here it is, guys, sitting at that level that we talked about yesterday. And now we're going to break down the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow, and also pull up the inflow versus outflows in just a moment. Now, in the volatility of the 15-minute, there was a slight bear indicator from 517 to 516, found support, and a bull indicator has been strong here since the 516.50 level, and it held strong all day. I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflows and break down the key levels I would watch. Here we are with the SPY stock, the SP500 index, having inflows pushing upwards, full transition on 42 vision, and inflows at 3.41 on the 30-minute chart. And based off the history of the chart, there's room to go higher, right? We've had inflows hit 5.01, and we've also hit up here at 5.55, right? Continuing strong here, the momentum for the last several days and weeks, because these inflows have dominated for most of the time, right? For the first time, it actually crossed those outflows yesterday. That's the drop of the pre-market. And today, it quickly got canceled again, right? Those inflows pushing upwards here on the 30-minute. When we zoom out and look at it from the 1 hour, we could see how inflows have dominated since last Thursday at the 503 level. And it's been holding strong. And every time it gets close to the midpoint, it finds support and continues to push upwards, right? So here we are with inflows at 4.44 on the 1 hour, and it's going to be crucial for this to push upwards even higher. And based off the chart, it's hit 6.3 and also here 7.1. So I will be watching if that's possible to continue based off the history of the chart. There's room to go higher. It needs to hold strong and stay green in that momentum to the upside. Now, in the volatility of the 15-minute, inflows crossed over in the pre-market and inflows dominated all day. Now, in the second half of the day, inflows have picked up, but we're having here a divergence as it's holding up that in the after hours, inflows are losing traction, right? It's going down from 2.1 down to 1.75, and it switched to red. Now, it needs to cross the midpoint to reflect that weakness into the charts, but I will be watching for the rest of these after hours and going into tomorrow in the volatility of the 15-minute if this continues, because if it does, it could quickly start to reflect that weakness into the charts and roll it over into the 30-minute, pulling it down as well. The first support I'll be watching is 518.50, and then below that comes 517, and then I'll be watching the 515 level. Now, to the upside, it's going to be crucial and critical for these inflows to stay above here on the 15-minute, continue this staircase effect, and switch from red to green, pulling upwards, roll that strength over into the 30-minute and the 1 hour, and the first resistance is 521 in this tight range. It's currently sitting at 520.35, and then above that, based off the history of the chart, in the last times it was above 520, I'll be watching 523, and then comes the 525 area. So these are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. The bull and bear indicators are going to be crucial, and these inflows need to stay green and continue pushing up away from the midpoint, especially in the volatility of the 15-minute. It needs to turn back up and pull upwards to justify any further move to the upside. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.